Hello everyone. Today I am going to talk about some strategies, some tactics that are used by Xiaomi, and it reaches up to 52% online market share. So there are several companies who have come first, just like Samsung, Oppo, Vivo, Micromax, Lenovo. All of those companies have come first, but Xiaomi becomes so much huge that it becomes the first mobile phone selling company in India. So what's the tactics, what's the strategies that they had used to make their brand viral among all the Indians in all the Indians, and obviously within a very short span of time. So obviously we should make a thorough research on it, and we should analyze their market plan and their techniques to create monopoly in the market. So obviously we will discuss all of those things, but before that we should give some important statistics of this company that will help you to understand the hugeness of this company. It becomes the first mobile selling company in India, and along with it, its personal e-commerce platform mi.com becomes the 8th largest e-commerce institute in this world, and 3rd largest e-commerce institute in this India. Every business in this world has been dependent on 4 P's. First is product, second is price, third is promotion, and fourth is placement. These 4 P's have been implemented in the business of Xiaomi, but in a different style. They have not followed the stereotypical way of making business greater. First of all, product is something like that is very important to grow any sort of it may be on YouTube channel or in a company, because if you have not made good content on YouTube, the traffic will not come to see you. So obviously everything is dependent on product. So they have made a market analysis on this particular topic, and they have found that if they have made some exceptional product than others, obviously they will be the king in this particular field. So they have found that today men are very much connected with social medias. In social medias, they posted their photos to have some good likes and comments, all of these things, but without a good camera quality, it may not be possible for them to attention all of these viewers. So but it may not be possible for them to have for all of them to have DSLR cameras, all of this stuff. So they have found that if we have give them a good camera quality product, obviously they will come to us to buy us. So that is why Xiaomi had launched a mobile phone with a good camera quality and in a very considerable range, considerable price. So they have made the same product with the same configuration with other mobile companies, but with a good camera quality. They are focused on the camera quality, and the product becomes so much appreciable among all of these viewers and buyers. That is why their product becomes so much popular. So next thing is price. Price is something like that can destroy your company, that can make your company popular. So Xiaomi had hit upon a plan. They had sold their mobile phone on online, because they have thought that in India, when a mobile phone is being assembled in a company, just like when it does cost 10,000, but after giving the distribution network, after giving the retailers, everyone should sustain a little sort of a margin. After that, when it finally comes to the hand of a buyer, at that point of time, the mobile that costs just 10,000, but when it comes to the hand of a buyer, it does cost 20,000. So it's a great gap that had been created in the offline procedure. So they had thought that if we have sold our mobile phone on online, we cannot sustain the percentage of distribution network, we cannot sustain the percentage of a retailer's attention. So we can make a relation between a seller and a buyer. At the same time, if our mobile phone, Xiaomi company's mobile phone does cost 10,000, it can have on the market available not more than 12,000 or 11,000. They can have 1 or 2% margin. But at the same time, if all of this procedure can be done in an offline method, then obviously they will go for 20,000 for a mobile phone. So the people who are very much massive people, they cannot afford iPhone or all of this stuff, they can have Xiaomi. At the same time, they can have Xiaomi with a considerable price. So this price range had been reduced very quickly, and they can anticipate it that their business strategy can be better. Next topic is very much important topic, that is promotion, advertisement. But they have not advertised in print medias, they have not used print media, social medias, but they have advertised. They have gone everyone's side. How could it be possible for them to do so? So they have made a promotion procedure without advertisement. They have just replaced brand ambassador to the brand influencer. They have not used brand ambassador, but they have used brand influencer. What's that? Actually, brand ambassador, we all know it, that they have been paid for it to promote the product. Just like Alia Bhatt, just like Ranveer Singh, just like Amir Khan, all of them had promoted their product because they have been paid for it. We all know it. But if someone, just like veteran people, just like our friends, just like our buddies, hey friend, what mobile phone should I buy? Just like a friend has come to me and he has asked, or my parents had wanted to buy a mobile phone, and they asked me what the mobile I should buy, or within 10,000 range, or within 15,000 range, or 20,000 range. So at that point of time, we have not paid for it, but we will say that this mobile product is good because we have that sort of a technical knowledge, we have used it, we have that sort of a experiences of that particular phone. We have not been paid for it, but we have said, we have promoted that particular product, and we have promoted Xiaomi. There are several people who have promoted Xiaomi, they have used it and they have found it very much good and within a considerable price. Because I have analyzed this in a previous topics, that they have made their product in a very considerable price. They have sold their product within 2 or 3 margin range. So we have found this product is very much good. We will suggest this product to buy for our parents or our relatives or friends. So this is called brand influencer. So they had not used brand ambassador, they had used brand influencer. Along with it, they have a group, MI fan club. They have MI fan club group, and it's actually circulated all over this India. But along with it is a very good chain reaction that they had created, that if I have suggest it, that the trustworthiness will be created, the recall value will be created at the same time. Recall value is something like that, if someone has given you just like tell the name of a toothpaste, the first name that will come to my mind is Colgate. No chance will come in our mind Pepsodent or any other Patanjali, all of this product, but the first name that will come to mind as Colgate. So it's called recall value, it's called brand equity. Everyone has this brand equity. If you have said that please tell the name of a car company, the first name that will come to my mind, that is Maruti. Another thing is that this is called recall value. This recall value is generated through this brand influencer, not by the brand ambassador. So they have used this method, and this becomes so much fruitful for them in their company business. Last topic is placement. Placement is a very important topic. Actually, you all know that one of the reasons why Nokia became failure. The failing story of Nokia, because Nokia couldn't look after the retention of the retailer, because they had that sort of ego that we have been bought by our name, by our brand equality. By brand equity, you need not to use thousands of words. So retailer became very much frustrated. They have thought that someone should come to this field to survive me in this particular field, because they have to sell their mobile phones in a very short margin. They cannot survive to have this sort of a margin by selling one phone. Okay, just like Nokia couldn't look after it, that is why Nokia became bankrupted. And another thing is that today we can find some logos of Vivo, Oppo. All of these logos have been circulated all over this retailer shop. Why? Because they have given them a good margin. So that is why the retailer became the promoter. So Xiaomi had implemented these methods to their business. They have already created recall value among all of the people through online methods. So they had not paid for the people, they had not paid for the brand ambassador, they have not paid for the print medias. So all of this money had been saved, so they need not to pay all of these things. But the main thing is that they can look after the retailer's attention. If you have gone to a mobile phone retailer shop, then the mobile phone retailer will suggest you, sir or ma'am, you can buy this mobile phone, you can buy those mobile phones, because they have that sort of ability to survive in this field. These survivals have been given to them by the company, and that is why they are suggesting for this company. Just like they have suggested you to buy Oppo phone, Vivo phone or Xiaomi phone, because they have given them a good margin. But another branded product that have just totally overseen them, just like Nokia had not looked after them, and they had not given that sort of a margin. They have thought that we have that sort of a ego, we have a great and huge company, no competitor were in the market at that point of time. So they had thought that we need not to look after retailers' attention, but retailer become the promoter, retailers' attention become the promoter's attention, and they have thought that if I have grasped the retailer's attention, the retailer will promote my product, and the product will be bought spontaneously. We need not to buy an print medias, social medias, or an brand ambassador. So all of these methods become so much popular, and in Xiaomi's case study, and Xiaomi becomes so much popular within 52% market share. That is combinedly greater market share of the first opponent Samsung and Vivo combinedly, because Samsung mobile market share and Vivo's market share, if you have combined the two of this market share, that cannot go to much of the market share of Xiaomi. So that's why Xiaomi becomes so much used. So that's the story, that's the story of success of Xiaomi. This is our today's video, and if you have liked this video, obviously like, share, and if you have the newcomer in this channel, please subscribe our channel and stay connected with Oasis Duniya for another update. Please hit the bell icon to get all notifications.